So, infrared cameras, if you want to do IR video cameras, they're about $50. And then you're going to need yourself an IR emitter, which is about another 20. But if you want to be able to take video in complete pitch black, that will do it. That's a step up. SLS cameras.
Yeah, the SLS cameras.
SLS cameras are fantastic. Usually you have to find them custom made or make one yourself.
Yeah, that's about $2,000.
But if you can you can actually make them yourself for a lot cheaper. You have to get the camera, then you have to get a tablet, and you have to create a wiring harness to power the SLS. But you can find that stuff on YouTube. If you're a handy person, you can actually engineer it yourself for about $100, $150.
Yeah.
So
Bill Chappell sells them for about $1,000.
Right, but they look nice, and they're
they're a 3D printed case.
Yeah, you make it yourself, it's not going to be quite as good. Yeah. So, like I said, then you're going to go through all your evidence, and that's going to be time consuming.
Yeah.
Roughly 3 times as much time as on the investigation as going through your evidence. Unless you do like I do, like I said, I go through my pictures immediately. I listen to my sound immediately. I do that stuff on the fly. But still get a lot of good stuff. So, like I said, after that, then your lead's going to turn over the evidence to the homeowner and discuss what the homeowner or person at wherever you're doing the investigation, you discuss what they want done.
Yeah.
Right? Because you will have, if you have a good team together, you will have people on your team that will know how to cleanse a house.
Yeah.
Sage a house or whatnot, because you want to have a good diverse amount of people on your team that have different skills in different places. So if they're okay with what's going on and they just kind of wanted to know that they weren't crazy or whatever,
right.
If you don't feel there was anything malevolent about the haunting, nothing dangerous. Some people are like, okay, we just wanted to know that we weren't nuts,
Right.
And we recommend for those people, hey, give it a name. And half the time they've already given it a name.
Right.
We call it so-and-so. You go into a place, we call it so-and-so.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, and sometimes the investigation will fire up the spirits afterwards. So, like, if it was bad before, after we leave, then for the next 2 or 3 days, it's still really active. So a lot of times the homeowners will be like, yeah, after you guys left, then this happened, and we saw this, so... Yep.